You want to get involved into awakening boost of the souls, but you're still struggling to beat the Iron Twins? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Hello, I am Solo and today I will show you several Iron Twins teams. Some of them easier to build than the other ones, and the fastest one of course is the most late game one. But I have three of them, so you can choose the one which suits you better. So without any further ado, let's jump to it. And before we begin, if you like my content, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. This really helps me to make my content visible for higher audience. So jump in and let's build our community together. So let's proceed now to the teams. Today is Spirit Affinity. So I will show you the teams for the final stage, stage 15. And yeah, I mean, uh, the Iron Twins is one of the best places to get the Mortal Soul coin and also Immortal Soul Essence. Yeah, you can also get it from the tournaments and events, but here at least it's guaranteed. So if you like a mid to late game or late game, I would advise you to farm it daily. I don't buy additional keys, but 6 keys I do every day. And like each tournament, like or awakening, it happens like once in a month or something. I have some souls to pull. And recently, actually, I've pulled the soul for my Siegfried. Yeah, finally he's not the 0 stars, but at least 3. So we have lightning cage on him. Yeah, and I got it from the, I believe, Immortal Soulstone. So yeah, let's move on to the tips. First one, you can consider it as a budget one, not this one. So here is our first team. The idea here is to kill the boss with the damage from the geomancer passive. As you know, his passive, when he applies the HP burn, reflects part of the damage back to the boss. So and slowly boss hits us a lot, and so slowly boss he will kill himself, and the rest of the guys like Aniri, Mithrala, Avox, and need to protect the geomancer because we need to survive. So and Cold Heart here simply for the damage, and it can be any other damage dealer. So let's actually check the presets. So for the geomancer, we want him to use A3 as often as possible, because when you drop the boss, he will remove all the debuffs from him at some HP stages. So we need to make sure that uptime is always there. Avox, it will help us with decreased attack and crit rate, and also will put a poison from his A1, so extra damage to the boss. Mithrala, we need to use her skill A2 only once, then she will cleanse the debuffs from us and help us with her A1 poisons. Aniri just will revive us and heal us. Cold Heart, we need to prioritize her A3, so she will do the damage. So let's try it. Yeah, we need to make sure that we will apply the HP burn, because without it, the team will not work. As I said, yeah, when we drop the boss, he will remove the debuffs from him at certain stages of his HP. I think it was somewhere there, but it's yeah, as you can see, second time. So he will do it like 3 or 4 times. So we need to make sure that our HP burn will return back. So while we don't have HP burn on the boss, the geomancer passive is not working. So yeah, we also need to do some damage. Now we're using the brimstone and the poisons, so it helps while the geomancer is resetting himself. So again, and as you can see, like slowly we will um, drop the boss, and this is the race. Like the longer the fight, the harder boss hits us, so we need to kill him before he actually will kill us. It's much easier with other teams which I have, but this one is more like a friendly option for the teams. So if we talk, so it's, as you can see, it's 1 minute 20 seconds, something like that with this team. So if we're talking about the replacements, Cold Heart you can replace with any max HP damage dealer. It can be Gnut and Marios, of course it will be better. Or it can be, for example, Royal Knight. It can be Husk, Akritze. Any max HP damage dealer would work here. So this is the most accessible one. That's why I'm using the Cold Heart. Godseeker Aniri, I mean, you can use other revivers. Python, for example, or Rector Drath, or I don't know, Duchess Lily, to any reviver would work here. Yeah. Instead of mithrala, you can also use again Python, but he doesn't have poisons, unfortunately. You can use Vogot because of his passive, but he doesn't clan. So in this spot, you need to use someone who will protect your team. Aux here just to decrease the attack of the boss and some extra poisons. So you can suit yourself, and or it can be just second damage dealer, but please make sure he's tanky so your team will survive long enough. And Geomancer unfortunately is not replaceable here in this team. Let me show you other team. Yeah, this team actually I wanted to show you. So the idea of this team is like Emic protects us, the Painkeeper resets the skills, again mithrala for the cleanse, ninja for the damage. It can be other damage dealers, the same as I mentioned in the first team, and the Geomancer again for his passive. So let's check the presets. So Emic, we want to start with his A3, which gives us unkillable, and then we want to use his A2, which will reset our skills. Painkeeper, yeah, we will start with A3, but make sure he's slowest, so everyone will go before her, and then she can reset. Yeah, again, we're starting with A2, and then we don't use it for mithrala, we use only A3 and A1 for extra damage. For the Geomancer, again, we're using this skill always, A3. And for the ninja, we want to use Hail Burn because he applies the HP burns and also activates them for extra damage. So let's try this fight. Yeah, we got the HP burn for the Geomancer, some buffs of the damage from the mithrala. Now we have been protected with Emic, and yeah, we just cycling the abilities. And the idea here is like why this team is better, because we are protected with Emic, and also we get in resets on our skills, so we drop the boss much faster, as you can see. Yeah, and so we just need to wait, and it should be faster fight. Yeah, we have unkillable in the moments when we need them. Actually, yeah, but let's finish the fight first, and I will tell you the options. So as you can see, this fight is this team is lesser than a minute. And if we talk about the replacements, actually you can do it with double Painkeeper and Emic, and then Geomancer plus any damage dealer. So this is like actually it's Emic unkillable called, but for me it's as you can see it's semi unkillable. But if I believe if you have two Painkeepers, you have 100% uptime of your unkillable, and yeah, the boss just cannot kill you. So it's, and again it's Geomancer plus some any damage dealer you have, any good one, yeah, for this fight, like a ninja or max HP damage dealer. So let me show you actually the most late game team which I have, and it's pretty straightforward. So the idea is pretty simple. We have 3 max HP damage dealers and 2 reset champions. I mean, if you have the Chimera, it would be 1 reset champion. And we just do like a triple max HP hit with Marius, triple max HP hit with Gnut, and 1 max HP hit with Grazur, reset, and do it again, and the boss should be dead. So let's check that. And if we build good enough, we don't need decreased defense on the boss. So yeah, we can do it without that. Yeah, as you can see, we have half of the HP there. So we're resetting us. I think, yeah, let me check them. Yeah, let me check. I think I've put wrong presets on the second renegade. It's 30 seconds, but it should be 20 seconds actually. So let me, yeah, we'll have to buy the keys. Usually during the week I don't buy the keys, only on the weekends. So on this renegade, we need to start with the sacrificial pact also. And yeah, so the preset is pretty simple. Max HP damage skill, max HP damage skill, max HP damage skill, and the reset skills. So let's try it again. It should be faster now. Should be around 20 seconds, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, we got first reset, second reset, and now we can continue with Gnut and with Marius and finish it with, yeah. So yeah, 22 seconds. On the faster PC, you can be 20 seconds. So the idea is like like this, pretty straightforward. So if we're talking about the replacements for Grazur, you can place any max HP damage dealer, like anyone, like a Husk, Royal Knight, Cold Heart, Akritzia. Yeah, you know all of them. But unfortunately, Marius and Gnut, you cannot replace, I think. Maybe you can do it with 4 damage dealers and 1 reset champion, but you will need the Chimera for that, because Renegade doesn't fully reset the skills. Yeah, that's why we need 2 of them. So let's run it one more time to make sure this works. But it shouldn't fail on maybe on weak affinities for the Gnut. He will take some extra turns, but usually it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, and we're finalizing. Yeah, like one small drop. Okay, so it's 25, 22, 25 seconds for this team. So let me actually show you the boss stats. So this is the boss stats, as you can see. So he has 250 speed and 350 resistance. So you need to have at least 375 accuracy on your geomancer to apply HP burn. And for the if you want to resist the debuffs from the boss, you need to have at least 500 resistance. But I wouldn't advise you to go for the resistance. It takes a lot of the stats. So we want to be faster than 250 ideally, and to have like 375 accuracy. Let me show you actually my builds. It can be stronger than that, so that's why I have showed you the stats of the boss, so you wouldn't be afraid. of my champions, and you can consider what actually you need to build. So let me show you. So let me show you the epics actually first. So we have geomancer. He's in random gear, and we just need to fulfill the accuracy and the speed. And yeah, of course, you want to make him tanky. Let's move on to the next one in our list. Did we have any? We have where was she? Yeah. Godseeker Aniri. She is built in Regeneration plus Immortal. This build is from the Sun Devil. You can build her like in random gear. So this is the stats. You can make her faster if you want, but just make sure she's tanky, like have enough defense and HP to deal with the boss. Let me actually show you the cold heart, which I was using. I think I was using this one. So she's again in random gear, only 70% crit damage because our 8-3 doesn't need 100%. We get 30% from this skill. And so as much crit damage as you can get, and some HP to survive the hits. Yeah, I also used renegade. So a renegade simply is slow and yeah, having some HP to survive. Same idea for the painkeeper, like yeah, 235 speed and some HP to survive. We don't need accuracy, I believe. I don't even have the masteries on her, so yeah, we need only this skill. Who else I need to show? I need to show actually mithrala I've showcased. What is our I think she's in the ward already. I don't use her recently. Yeah, so she's in the ward. Mithrala in the random gear for me, and yeah, 300 speed, 600 accuracy, but you remember that you need like a 250 plus and 375 plus accuracy, and yeah, so and HP and defense. If we're talking about like damage dealers, Marios, Gnut, so they built in the like a little, the Marios. That's me. Yeah, for the maximum damage output, and yeah, 273 speed. Accuracy you don't need for this fight, so yeah, 300 plus crit damage, HP, and defense. Gnut is built in the Merciless because of the 4 pieces bonus, so it's ignore defense plus chance to yeah, refresh the ability, so we will use it one more time. And his stats are pretty similar, I believe. Yeah, around 300 crit damage and HP plus defense, and around 280 speed. So yeah, pretty much the same. If we're talking about the Grazur, he's like in Cursed and then Merciless, but for the best damage, you can build him again in the damage dealing set. But yeah, so he has a 100 crit rate, 175 crit damage. I'm using him on Hydra, so he's in the Hydra build. That's why, as you can see, the damage could be not enough sometimes. And max HP and defense also for him. Who else I want to show? Yeah, let me show actually Emic. I need to filter. Yeah, Emic in a random gear. So yeah, he has high resistance actually. So 500 plus to prevent debuffs from the boss. 250 speed and as much HP and defense as we can get on him. And the gear is not that important. I mean the sets. Also, I've showed another damage dealer. It was the ninja, I think. Yeah, here is he, the ninja. So he's in 6-piece merciless because of ignore defense, and again because of 4-piece bonus. So yeah, we want to use his A2 as many times as possible. And his stats are 100 crit rate, around, not quite around, but yeah, around 300 crit damage, 7,000 and a half attack, and yeah, some HP to survive. And enough accuracy actually to apply the HP burn. It's really important for us to in this fight. So let me actually check. Did I show you all the guys or not? Yeah, show all of this. Renegade. These two build pretty similar, like small, slow, and with the HP. So Geo I showed, mithrala I showed, Painkeeper I showed, and this one, the last one. The only one remaining is Aox. But I believe he built with the same idea as the geomancer, just slow in random, not slow, just in random gear with enough accuracy. But let's check. Mm, where is our Aox? Yeah, here is he. Yeah, so perception is the best sets because we want to have speed and accuracy. So yeah, even his speed is not that good, so but he has a lot of accuracy and HP. So yeah. So this was it, guys. So I hope this guide was helpful. So farm these coins to get your awakened boost soul stones, and I wish you luck in the pulling them. And thank you for watching. See you in another video. Solo is out.